Mom chuckled as she poured wine. Your sister's just staying at your place a while. No big deal. Dad added, half laughing, Yeah, she said you offered. I stood, calm, controlled. Funny, I said, placing my glass down, I haven't lived there for 6 weeks. The silence after that? Thick, heavy, like the room forgot how to breathe. Mom's hand froze mid-air. Her voice cracked. Wait, then where exactly have you been staying? You ever realize you're the backup plan in your own family? It started with, she just needs a place for a few days. I agreed. Why wouldn't I? She was my sister. But when I came back from a short work trip, my spare key didn't work. My name was still on the lease, the utilities in my name, but the lock changed. I called. No answer. Then came the gaslighting. She said you told her she could stay. You're always so busy with work. She's family. I kept my tone level. Didn't argue, didn't plead. I just said, okay, and left. I moved into a hotel for the first week, used my emergency savings, then an extended stay apartment, month to month. Sparse furniture, one lamp, no distractions. It became the headquarters for my quiet war. The betrayal wasn't just her moving in. It was them, Mom and Dad, siding with her like it was obvious. Like, of course my space was hers now. She used my clothes, my kitchenware. She posted selfies on my couch, tagged the location, smiled like a thief. I watched everything. Then I started watching deeper. My old landlord still thought I lived there, said rent was getting paid by Zelle transfers from her phone. Utilities still billed to me, but I hadn't used power or water there in over a month. So I had the account flagged, requested usage reports, had them emailed weekly. Then the bank. I froze my cards, canceled the duplicates, reported one charge as unauthorized, a dress she bought. She'd used my Amazon login. Rookie mistake. I wasn't loud, but I was surgical. She thought she was clever. She wasn't. She changed my Netflix password. So I created a new profile, named it Get Out. She deleted it. I added another, I See You. That one stayed. Mom texted one night, she's doing her best. Maybe ease up. I replied with a photo. My sister, in my bed, wearing my hoodie. Posted to her private story. She didn't know I had access. Mom left me on read. 6 weeks. 6 weeks of silence, planning, and watching. Then came dinner. They invited me. First time in over a month. Said they missed me. I knew they were preparing an intervention. Their version of family unity. What they didn't know was that I came prepared too. I waited until dessert. Mom laughed about some story. Dad sipped his whiskey, and my sister smiled like nothing ever happened. Then came the line. She'll just stay at your place a while. I stood, voice steady. Funny, I haven't lived there for 6 weeks. The room froze. Mom blinked. Dad set his glass down. Mom's voice trembled. Wait, then where exactly have you been staying? I pulled out my phone. Airplayed the screen to their TV. Slide 1, utility usage. 0 water or power from my name. Slide 2, rent receipts, paid via her phone, not mine. Slide 3, photo of her in my hoodie, in my bed. Then the final slide, a copy of the eviction notice, issued that morning, to her. I spoke to the landlord, I said, explained everything. Turns out changing locks without the leaseholder's consent is a breach. She has 72 hours. My sister's mouth opened. Nothing came out. Dad looked like someone punched the wind out of him. Mom's voice? Barely a whisper. You evicted your sister? I locked eyes with her. No. She evicted me. I just moved the spotlight. I left them there, mouths open, eyes wide. Shattered illusions glittering like glass on the floor. I didn't yell, didn't cry, just walked out, straight-backed, silent. The next day, I got a text from her. One word. Why? I didn't respond. Some questions don't deserve answers. What they took from me wasn't just space, it was respect, dignity, the belief that I mattered. They gave that to her, wrapped in assumption and favoritism. But I didn't burn it down out of rage. I rebuilt my worth in silence, then made sure they saw the blueprints. I don't need an apology. I already got something better. The look in their eyes. When they realized I was never the weak one. I was just quiet until I wasn't.